Aylin Scholl-Davis joins us on the set now, CarFit instructor. We saw some demonstrations and also got a chance to find out some of the specific mobility issues that you were addressing there with the seniors who brought their car to the Adult Recreation Center. Tell us about your work and why you enjoy it.
Well, CarFit is a wonderful project that has been the outcome of understanding that seniors were being, one of the concerns we had is seniors being injured at low-speed crashes when we thought the cars should be protecting them better and really they shouldn't be experiencing the injuries they were. And when we looked at it, one of the factors is if people aren't wearing their seatbelts, if they don't know how to adjust the safety features in their vehicle.
Which is extremely important.
Which is very important, and cars are becoming much more sophisticated. They're not the bench seats of the old Monte Carlos. Now if you look in a vehicle, it looks a little bit more like a race car.
It does. When
you look at the bucket, and you need to adjust your seat, get yourself in the right position, get yourself a safe distance from the airbag, so that when these things deploy, you're in the right place to be protected.
Which I think is also a great tip for anybody that drives a car.
Anybody, absolutely.
Sure.
So thank you for that.
Why, Denise, is it important to have CarFit as part of the regular membership of the Live Well program at Glendale Adventist?
Well, I think even building on what Dr. Yu talked about with his specialty, I think we know that mobility is important to seniors. And just as much as this population of seniors are going to want to age in their home and age in place, the longer they can drive and drive safely, the more productive and happier their lives will be.
Doctor, how do you find, in regards to what Denise just said, do you find that most seniors that get older that actually are more independent and drive lead a healthier life?
Yes, they do, because they can go to their doctor, they can shop, they're happier, and they feel just independent, like their life is not limited. They don't just have to stay at home.
Okay, now what about the person that actually can't drive? How do you support them, and how do you support them with going to the morgue and stuff? Do you advise them to seek help and get some friends to be with them, family members, stuff like that?
Sure, of course. There are many resources in the community like access, buses, taxis that they can use, and of course there's friends, there's churches they may belong to, volunteers that may help them.
Speaking of volunteers, you were training volunteers today. We saw several of them. What do you do to bring other people to the CarFit program and enable them to then go out and help seniors fit in their cars?
That's great.
CarFit was designed as a community program because it really has a basic message, and we wanted to take advantage of all the community groups like your Live Well program. These programs are all around the country and are an opportunity for seniors to learn about person-vehicle fit and the safety in their vehicles. And so we've developed a model. This is a project of AAA, AARP, and the American Occupational Therapy Association. So it's really exciting to get these major players together in putting a health safety program together like this. It's a free it's a free education model, and what we do is we train community people of how to go out and do this quick 12-point checklist of the specific things we want people to look at, have a conversation that's really oriented to education, because we want people to continue to drive safely. We want them to feel comfortable in their car. We want to feel safe in their car. We want them to know how to be protected by their car.
And just to clarify, this is not about evaluating whether a senior is able to drive.
Not at all. It's person vehicle fit, period. And I think that's what's so nice about it. It brings community players together to meet each other. The stakeholders meet each other, the people with the parking lots, the people with the senior groups. And we also recognize that one thing we can do is really looking at the environment around us, which is our vehicle, and make sure we do what we can to take care of our health and make sure that we're as safe as we can be.
I love that. Now back to you, Denise, then. How do you talk about getting the community together? So seniors get together, they can participate together and help. How do you then take your Live Well program a step farther?
Well, I think it actually goes back to one of the points that you made earlier about, do people get to you, the question that you asked before, in terms of prevention.
Sure.
And that's really what our program is all about. We want the 55 plus population and their caregivers. That's why that number is low. 55 is not a traditional senior, but what we want is their caregivers to come in with them, to feel comfortable in the hospital environment long before they need our services, to know who we are, because again, and I think Dr. Yu would really be able to address this, seniors with more information and more access are more likely, again, to not be fearful and not be stressed about that and age at a better pace.
Your thoughts on that, Doctor?
Well, people who are educated about their choices and opportunities, they're empowered, and they feel much better about themselves. They can take control because they feel like they're losing control of everything.
Thank you, Dr. Yu. So you heard from the doctor, do not give up control. It is yours to have. Don't go away, more when we come back.
I'm Dr. Cardillo here at Glendale Adventist Medical Center, and today's theme is all about community safety. One of the big issues that we have come across in the emergency department is distraction. Distracted drivers, distracted walkers, distracted everybody. We're all on our cell phones, we're talking, we're reading, and this is presenting a big problem for us here in the emergency department because when people are distracted, they're getting injured. One of the biggest culprits are people that are distracted while they're driving. So please remember, do not text or talk or be distracted when you're driving. That does not only include cell phones. Do not eat when you're driving. Do not pick up newspapers. Do not put on lipstick. Anything that can distract you from your task at hand, which is driving to ensure your safety and the safety of others. So please pay attention and don't be distracted.
I've been golfing for years. Golf is not just recreation for me. It's part of doing business. Lately, my swing keeps slowing me down, and the pain in my hip is making me feel old. So I went to see an orthopedic surgeon at Glendale Adventist Medical Center. I found that I needed hip replacement surgery and was pleased that they offered a minimally invasive approach. I was back at work within a week, and my swing is better than ever. Thanks to Glendale Adventist, I'm back in the game.
How do we recognize perfection? How do we attain it? For over a century, we've provided the best healthcare in Glendale by striving for perfection. And now we've made the biggest upgrade in our history, the latest technology, the best physicians, brought together in our new state-of-the-art digital campus. All in our quest for the only perfection that matters, you. Glendale Adventist Medical Center. Healthcare at a higher level.
We've been talking about living well into the senior years here in the Glendale area. On HEALTHline, Dr. Jack Yu, our geriatric medicine specialist, our Live Well Senior Program Director, Denise Miller, and Aylin Scholl-Davis, the CarFit instructor. I wanted to ask you, Denise, I understand that there's 2 tiers of membership to your program. I think you only mentioned the first one.
The first one, which is the regular Live Well, we have gone through, but there's also a comprehensive one, and some exciting things are coming up. There is a nominal fee to that, but that also includes a free flu shot, notary services for healthcare related, and all sorts of things that you can tell definitely have a value and a cost to them.
The
But
cost of a flu shot would pay for that already.
Thank you. Fantastic.
That's exactly right.
And you've got a CarFit fitting coming up?
Coming up.
Well, the first week of December is National Safety Driver Awareness Week, and it's a national project, and we in Glendale are joining forces with the Adult Recreation Center again, as well as our policemen,
That's great.
and we're delivering a community event that second week, December 12th, so stay tuned.
Are you going to get out the word?
Sure, of course.
Thank you, Dr. Yu.
Aylin, final thoughts in regards to CarFit and all that you do.
Well, CarFit's just an exciting program where people can learn about their own person vehicle fit. And also I thought about, as you were talking about, sometimes what we're finding is the people when they come through CarFit also might be caregivers giving rides to others, our volunteer drivers.
Fantastic.
And we've got gadgets that can be helpful to them.
Gadgets,
We can
I love
show
gadgets.
them with gadgets are
You do.
cool. There's techniques that can help because, you know, as we are aging, we need to make sure people that can drive are giving rides to others as well. And we want to help them know that there are things we can provide for them. So through your program, we're increasing that outreach as well.
So Denise, how would somebody volunteer for the CarFit program to become one of the technicians?
Well, we would love anyone in the community who's interested in volunteering to contact us at the Live Well program. Did you want a phone number, website?
I want people to know how to find you.
Okay, 818-409-8091. And then they can also go to www.glendaleadventist.com/livewell. And just look up the Live Well program. I believe we come up first, and we will be happy to talk to you about being a volunteer. We would welcome it. The more technicians we have at the day of in the training, the larger our event can be and the more seniors we can reach in the community.
And that would be glendaleadventist.com/livewell, right?
/livewell.
Dr. Yu, how can people find you?
They can find me also on the same website. I'm on there.
Glendale Adventist under look for your physicians. And what is your final thought?
On longevity.
Okay, well, you know, aging is normal. We can't get away from that. But that doesn't mean we need to decay or petrify. Okay, we need to take it to the edge. We need to use it or lose it.
So seniors, push it to the edge.
And everybody push it to the edge. I'm going to the edge. Okay, so for all of you joining us tonight, thank you so much. We hope you got some great stuff. And here's the thing, we all age. Have a great time doing it. On behalf of Susanne, Whatley, and myself, the most important conversation you're going to have is about you and your health. So why not have a great time doing it? We will see you next time.
Good night.